Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Winfred and welcome to this channel where it's all about easy meals at home. Today is not any different. We are making yet another easy meal that you can have at home with the vegetables. I'm going to go vegetables today because I want to try out giving my kids vegetables without them knowing. So join me and see the simple ingredients that will help me pull this off. Now I'm going to be working with white eggplants. These ones are tasteless, but kids tend not to like them. I have 1 kilo of them. You can go ahead and have your ingredients if your servings are few. And I'm going to put them to a steamer, and you just put water and put them to a steam. In case you have a way of steaming them, that would be good. I'm just going to steam mine, and then all I've done to them is half them. And now I'm just lining them in the pan, and I'm also going to use the aubergines or eggplants, the ones you see, the purple eggplants, the ones you see over there. And what I'm going to do is just line half them into halves like this. This is half 1 kilo of eggplants, of the purple eggplants, and all I'm doing now is stacking them up in my steamer. And I'm going to allow these to steam until they are softened. But while they are doing their thing, I'm going to be working on the other ingredients that we are working with to get that delicious sauce. Now with the spices or the rest of the ingredients that we are going to work with, I have 2 green bell peppers, some 4 onions, purple onions, medium size, 2 big tomatoes, and 2 carrots chopped up into cubes. And then I've got 1/4 kilo of fresh peas, but these ones were frozen, so they are the ones I'm going to work with. And this is 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of cummin, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. This is beef masala, a teaspoon of turmeric. This is oregano, a teaspoon. I'm also going to use a teaspoon of chickenmasala and a teaspoon of mchuzimix. I'm going to use all these spices to give them different feels and kicks to their palates, because I know if you have people who don't like to eat vegetables, this is one way you get them into eating them, and they would not believe it's vegetables. So now straight away I turn on the heat and get cooking. Now I've put on the pan about 5 tablespoons of oil, because I'm working with lots of vegetables. Now remember, my vegetables are busy steaming, and this will allow me to do the other preps as they are getting ready. Straight away I add my onions, simply because I don't want them to splash, so I'm adding them before the oil is purely ready. I'm just going to give this a quick stir and cover them for about 2 minutes. To this we add carrots and let them cook for about 2 minutes. To this we are going to add 2 tomatoes chopped up, and still allow this to soften or give them about 2 minutes. Now our vegetables, the carrots and tomatoes, onions are softened, so time for me to turn them off and then work with our vegetables. Vegetables are off, and I'm now just putting them in the blender to get them ready for blending. Now what I've done is add some cold water in there. If you have time, you can go ahead and use the water that we used at the bottom of your steamer. Otherwise, if you don't, you go ahead and just add cold water a little bit and blend until you have a nice paste to work with. Now this is how our vegetables have turned out, and trust me, anyone who says they don't like purple eggplants or beans, or they don't want the white ones, they'll find themselves eating, because this will give you a nice sauce that is easy to take down with anything, whether it's with rice, green banana, anything that you enjoy. This sauce will be very good. So let's go now to the fire and add this to our vegetables already fried. Now time to add our blended vegetables. Remember, I used half a kilo of the purple eggplants or aubergines and then 1 kilo of the white ones. And these have been the tomatoes, carrots and onions were on fire before, so we are just adding this and allowing it to cook through. Then we add other ingredients. So we are adding our green bell peppers and all our spices. That is oregano, the chicken masala, the beef masala, the curry powder, turmeric and cummin. And then to this I'm also going to add salt. Use salt to your preference. And then just give a quick stir. And then we are going to reduce our heat and allow this to cook on low heat for another 5 minutes. Trust me, those people who say they don't like vegetables as a sauce, today I decided to do a vegan meal that is easy. And to this I'm going to add fresh peas. These ones will give it a twist and it would look like we are doing a gravy, but this time a vegetarian one with peas and vegetables. Now to this I'm adding our frozen peas. These are allowed to cook for about 2 minutes. And my dear, our vegetable sauce is good and ready to serve. So I'll cover and let it cook for 2 more minutes. So guys, our vegetable sauce is ready and time for me to serve. You can have this with anything. Like I said, you can have it with rice. You can have it with mashed potatoes. You can have it with potatoes. You can have it with fries. It's just a rounded pot. If you're a vegetarian, this would be good. If you're not a vegetarian and you want to try a vegetable sauce for once, go ahead and try this, guys. You will drop me in the comments how yours turned out. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and telling friends. And in case you've never subscribed and you find this interesting, go ahead and subscribe. Together we'll make beautiful meals at home. Until next time, when we make yet another sumptuous meal. Bye bye guys, and take care.